Cindy Williams with New Center 6. This is fun.
It is fun. It's fun to get to work with you.
I get to interview you now.
I'm better at asking the questions.
She was interviewing me just a minute ago before the camera
Million
was on.
questions, always.
It's a Mother's Day special. You are one of the most recognizable Maine moms. Many people either see you in the community or they have watched you for 27 years. On Channel 6.
Now you're just freaking me out.
I want to know about Cindy and being a mom and what that has meant. Your children are how old now?
I have a 21-year-old and an 18-year-old.
So people in
They're all
Maine
grown.
have watched your children grow up too.
They have. They have. And the kids used to be in PSAs and things like that, public service announcements, and they were always very funny about it. And as they got older, they were like, we just really don't need to be on TV. And I was like, that's fine. So when they were little, I think people followed them more than they do now. But
to make it even more interesting, your husband, also a public figure, tell us how it has been like to juggle his early morning schedule that he's been on, 2 little children, when they were growing up,
right,
and then your position.
Well, everybody asks, when do you see each other? And we really don't during the week. We live for weekends. But it was a real blessing for us because one of us was always home.
Yeah.
So when we were raising kids, it made all the sense in the world, to be able to work opposite schedules. And that was awesome. So it worked out beautifully. Now that the kids are out of the house, it doesn't make quite as much sense anymore, but we're making it work. It's good.
I wanted to ask one of the most proud moments of being a mom.
Oh boy. My kids are so different. They are completely different boys. One is a musician, graduating from Berklee College of Music this year. The other is a quarterback at Bowdoin.
Wow.
I mean, completely different interests. And I'm so proud of both of them. They both have found their passion in this world and they are pursuing it. And I'm just so proud of them. I mean, they've accomplished so much already. I just can't wait to see what they do.
Isn't that funny how you have the same parents, you live under the same roof, and you are completely different? Completely
different. The nice thing is they get along, and there
do.
are so many things that they really appreciate about each other, even though they're completely different people. But I'm proud of them. As a mom, I really kind of saw my role not only as providing love and boundaries and discipline and more love, but also in facilitating opportunity for them. And I think it's been a wonderful thing to give them the freedom to find their passion and then provide them the opportunity to pursue it and get good at it. And I just want them to be happy people, happy, kind human beings. So I couldn't be prouder.
So 27 years in Maine, what are some of the things that you've seen change over your time here that come to mind?
So much. I mean, Portland itself has changed so much in those 20 years. My goodness. Yeah.
For instance, here,
the Danforth Inn. I mean, this
changed.
place is so spectacular. We actually, for a time, lived just down the street, and we kind of watched the transformation, which was awesome. But yeah, places like this where people just embrace the buildings that are here and then turn them into these fantastic things. The restaurants, the everything. It's incredible. It's incredible. And then the industry has changed a lot in 27 years. Too,
okay, let's talk about that.
Kind of crazy.
Your team has been together. We were just talking about you and your husband, for instance, and Bill Green and Joe Cupo throwing in his hat now.
Right.
So I've lived in several states and have jumped around, which normally you do in this industry. How do you keep your team together? And different management too? You guys are...
We get along great, and that's a huge part of it, but I think Maine is a huge part of that. I think people get here thinking it's a stepping stone to somewhere else, and then they get here and go, what a great place to raise kids, what a great place to be and to live and to make a life. And so I think that's really what's kept the team together. And for a long time, Pat Callahan, Joe Cupo, Bruce Glazier, and me were the longest running foursome anchor team in the country, which is crazy.
That is very incredible.
But Bruce, of course, retired several years ago and then passed away. And then Joe is retiring now, so it really is it feels weird. It's an end of an era. It's family.
Right. Oh my gosh,
it
after
is.
all those years.
It is.
Okay, we have some fun lightning round questions that Gary, our associate producer,
do I win $10,000
put together. You've worked with Lee before.
Yes.
How has it been to wake up together, and then are you husband and wife on the set? Are you total business?
No, well, yeah, we did a week together in the morning, which was hilarious. Monday morning, I popped up at 2 a.m. ready to go. By Friday, he had to wake me up 5 times. But it was fun. It was really fun. You know, you do wonder as husband and wife if you could work together, and I think we really could. We had a great time, but we're still very much husband and wife, giving each other a hard time. And
Right.
you know,
Good.
He's the jokester, though. He always makes me laugh, so it makes it fun.
Something I always have been asked, who does your hair and makeup?
We do.
And you do a great job at it.
Everybody thinks we sit down and people apply
Yeah.
our makeup. Yeah, no, it's just not
No.
that big a market. No.
Any embarrassing moments on TV you'd like to share?
Oh my gosh, so many things that I hit a word. When I first got here, I did not know what a mogul was on a ski mountain, and I actually called it a Mongol on the air, and Rob just looked at me.
Oops, we'll give her a pass.
No, I'd never skied before in my life.
You're from
now
the
I know
South,
what
right?
Mongols are.
One of your favorite Maine outdoor activities?
Oh gosh, I love it all. I love skiing. I love being on the lake, water skiing. I grew up water skiing, so probably being on a boat on a lake.
Favorite date night spot?
Oh, that's a tough one.
I
There's
know,
so
I know.
many. David's.
Yeah, good one.
Love David's.
Have you tried Kennebunkport?
Not yet.
That's a good one too.
Very excited.
Favorite thing
And
to
I'm coming here like next week, so I'm so excited.
try the Jakarta.
Oh, yeah?
So good.
Jakarta?
It's the,
I'm writing
the
that down.
smoky Manhattan.
All right.
Favorite thing to do with your kids when they were little and now?
Oh my. Oh, just running around and playing with them when they were little. It was just a blast. Now, my goodness, I go to my son's concerts in Boston and football games in the fall. It keeps us really busy, and that is just awesome. Being in the audience,
Fun to see them.
really cool.
As like young adults now,
Yeah.
as they're growing
Yeah.
into young men. Lastly, you're a busy lady. You're so involved in the community. Always impressed to see you out and about doing other nonprofits. What advice would you give to a new mom juggling her children, her community, her marriage, and a career?
Don't be too hard on yourself. You know, it's hard to balance everything. It really is, and there are going to be days where you feel like you fall short. But get up the next day and try harder, and you'll find it. You'll find the balance. You know, there may be some things you have to give up and juggle, and everybody knows what that's like. But just know tomorrow can be a better day, and not to beat yourself up too much.
Good. Well, this was fun,
Yeah,
Cindy.
thank you. It's lovely to be here.
Things.
Love the show, by the way.
Thank you.
It's
been
really fun. Yeah.
Speaking of balance, we got to talk with a mom and son who work together.
Oh boy.
So they were very interesting and have a great story. So we're going to share that now. Meet Jason and Cindy.